Y'all, I got another video I want to share with you guys. Man, this stuff right here is just getting more awkward and awkward. But we gotta get justice for Ashlee, okay? I'm gonna go live on my other channel, The Messy Sweet Spot, later on tonight. So I definitely want to see you guys there. I came across this video and I don't even know what's in this video, but I was like, you know what? Let's do another reaction to a different video that just came out today to see what's going on out here. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at Juicy Leaks TV. I'm your host, Gigi Medici, and I just want to say I appreciate you guys for the love and the support. It goes a long way. Let's get these comments up, and yeah, let's see what's going on here. Let's take it all the way back.
My money's still on the husband, and not because he's white, but because this was her birthday trip. She went and got a new wig, got her lashes did, nails did, toes did, picked out
What that got to do with anything?
outfits, and created an itinerary for her birthday. She had no idea that this man was going to propose to her in such a beautiful place like Africa. She would have been ecstatic. It's my birthday and my man is proposing to me? Hell yeah. I do not feel like anywhere in her mind it would have been, it's my birthday. My man is here. He didn't propose to me. This is a great time to just end it all.
Baby, maturing is knowing that a white man.
I get where she coming from now. At first, I was lost. I agree with her. When she was, I was lost. I was like, where is she coming from? I get what she's saying now.
Can change my life with his money, and he can take it from me with his money, and then he can go get a motherfucking lawyer with his money and get away with that shit.
Y'all, what has just come out about Ashlee Jenae Fiance Joe McCann is downright terrifying. How do you turn a birthday vacation to a crime scene and expect to walk out scot-free? Ashlee and Joe look like they had the perfect relationship, especially after he sealed the deal by proposing to her on their trip. But with Ashlee suddenly unaliving herself, the feds are releasing new details about the reality of their relationship, which is making this entire case really confusing. From reports about Ashlee being a social media escort to reports about Joe already being married, the case is taking a real dark turn.
I just spoke to the family of Ashlee Robinson. She's the 31-year-old influencer who was on vacation with her fiance celebrating her birthday. He actually proposed on the trip. But something crazy happened. She was having a good time. Her family said she was very excited to be there, shared pictures with the family, FaceTimed them when she was proposed to. But they released a statement saying that Ashlee was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to a local hospital where her death was confirmed hours later.
So for those who don't know, Ashlee Jenae, whose real name is Ashlee Robinson, was found unresponsive in her hotel room during a trip to Zanzibar with her fiancé, Joe McCann. Ashlee was a popular influencer in Miami with a dedicated audience of around 120,000 followers and posted mostly travel, beauty, and fashion content. But what really got people focused on her was when she popped out with her new man, Joe McCann. They reportedly started dating in 2024, but made it public late 2025. From then on, their relationship became the highlight of her feed. The two of them were always traveling together, and Ashlee was all about praising her man for that soft girl lifestyle and keeping her kept. Once her 31st birthday rolled around, of course Ashlee made an event out of it. She and Joe traveled to Zanzibar, Tanzania for a magical safari vacation. And from the pictures, it looked like Ashlee was having a great time. As if the trip wasn't going well enough, Joe got on one knee and asked Ashlee to marry him. And of course, she said yes. But hours after he proposed, Ashlee's family got contacted from her emergency contacts that she had been found unconscious in her villa and rushed to the local hospital. Later, it was confirmed that she had passed away. When the local police investigated, they reported that her fiancé was the one who found her and called the police. They also stated that there wasn't going to be any further investigation since all evidence pointed to Ashlee unaliving herself. According to reports, she used a piece of cloth from her dress. Joe was deemed innocent, and the case was closed
I don't
just
believe
like that.
one
My
bit.
daughter, Ashlee,
Liar.
she's no longer here with us, and we're trying to find out why.
Chill, this is a load of BS if I've ever heard of it. And her family also believes that something isn't right here. From what we now know, Ashlee was the one who paid for the trip and organized everything.
What?
On top of that, she went to get her hair done, nails, and even got new outfits for the trip. So they are telling us that she did all that just to unalive herself in Africa? A friend said, "We need justice for my friend Ashlee Jenae, who was found dead in her hotel in Tanzania, and her fiancé Joe McCann claims she hung herself. Anyone who knows Ash knows she would never commit suicide. We need answers now."
She was starting the next chapter of her life. She called us and FaceTimed us to share with us her travel.
Ashlee's mother says she never would have expected that less than a week later, her daughter would be dead. On April 8th, she says Ashlee called, saying she and her fiancé got into an argument and were moved to separate rooms. The next day, she received another call, this time from her fiancé.
He told me that Ashlee did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital. I said, "What happened when?" And he told me it had been 11 hours prior.
Hours later, the luxury resort the couple was staying at called saying that Ashlee passed away.
And for a man whose fiancée allegedly unalived herself, Joe hasn't said anything about her. He's completely cleansed his page of her existence and didn't even bother to make any statement about the passing of someone that is supposed to be the love of his life. McCann has also cut off all communication with Ashlee's family. But from the new reports coming out, it looks like there is a reason why Joe McCann isn't about to speak on Ashlee anytime soon. The feds revealed that when they started poking around, staff at the villa revealed that Ashlee and Joe had a serious argument. I mean, it was so bad that they had to find another room for them to stay separate. Also, even though Joe was the one who called the authorities, did y'all know that he waited for 11 whole hours before he actually contacted them or her family?
Guilty.
This is the man that they said was innocent? But
guilty.
This was just the tip of what was going on in their relationship. When the feds poked into their relationship, they discovered that this wasn't the first time Ashlee and Joe had a fight. At first, most of their fights were about money. Now, Joe claims to have made millions in crypto through his company Asymmetric Financial. He has also been a long-term investor in Web3 and crypto startups. From the outside looking in, it seemed like Joe had the resources to keep their lifestyle going. However, that wasn't the case at all. Girl, Joe's company was actually shut down due to terrible performance. I mean, it was so bad that it lost 70 to 80% of its value by the time it came crashing down. Here's where it gets even deeper. Joe has publicly supported and invested in meme coins. You know, the space known for pump and dump schemes and investments where investors lose just about everything. His firm made massive bets and lost out, and also lost a massive $1.5 billion deal that made customers lose interest in the company. Joe was struggling to keep up with their lifestyle, and most of their trips and lavish gifts were reportedly paid for by Ashlee to keep up appearances. However, as their relationship progressed, Ashlee saw a side of Joe that she never expected. He became abusive, but
what? I knew he was abusive, but I'm wondering how did Ashlee, I guess she got money for the model and stuff. But wow, this is crazy. They said Ashlee paid for this. And, you know, Ashlee was forking up the bill. This changes everything. This changes how I looked at everything, you guys.
Emotionally and physically. And once they settled, he would assure Ashlee that it would never happen again. And that would be the end of it. As time went on, he became increasingly aggressive until it got to the point when they had to be separated while on holiday. At first, it was easy for the local police to dismiss it as an argument between a couple. But when the U.S. Embassy got involved and the investigation went deeper, it was discovered that Joe is not all that clean.
We're not too sure what happened. That's what we're trying to find out. I got 2 emails today from the embassy in Zanzibar that said the investigation is still ongoing. That they have not determined the cause of death yet at all. An investigation is still ongoing and still pending right now. So there has nothing official has been released. That's what we're trying to find out. We just want answers. We just think it's very odd that our daughter is traveling with Joe and we don't hear anything from Joe. To me, that's very odd. And initial call that she got from Joe was 11 hours after something had transpired in the room. And that's very odd. 11 hours later,
11 hours.
Something had transpired, and Joe just relayed to Yolanda that Ashley was okay and she was stable and she was okay and don't worry about it.
But that she was at the hospital.
Yes.
Joe McCann has reportedly been married twice, and both ended in divorce due to physical abuse. His last marriage reportedly ended not too long after he met Ashlee, and it looks like he took whatever frustration or anger he felt from the divorce and failing businesses out on her. With new information coming to light about him, the feds can't just let him go anymore. His passport has been confiscated by Zanzibar police for further questioning. And the feds are going in on this because the timeline and events just don't add up. Some are saying that he bribed the local authorities because they are known to be corrupt. However, with the massive attention this case is getting, it looks like his time would really be up. So right now, we are barely scratching the surface with what actually went on. But one thing we agree on is that she did not go all the way to Africa to unalive herself.
Yes.
Some folks, red-pilled men, have tried to bring up Ashley's past tweets as reasons why she deserved what happened to her. In the past, Ashlee has said some things like, everyday Black men wake up and find new ways to embarrass us.
That's
Same
true.
ninjas bashing Black women are the same ninjas calling me a traitor for dating a white man.
That's true.
And I've been saying since the 3rd grade that my children will be mixed. They also pointed out how multiple people warned her weeks ago that this was coming, yet she continued to laugh it off. Y'all, regardless of what she said, that's no reason why she should have gone through something like this. This is not about blaming Ashlee or men. And it's definitely not a race thing, because the vice mayor of Coral Springs in Florida, Nancy Bowen, just got unalived by her husband. And he's a Black man, y'all. It's about accountability and making sure that Ashlee doesn't end up another statistic. Hanging yourself on vacation is the least believable thing ever. He unalived her. No other way around it. The sad thing is, he traveled all the way to the motherland thinking the system is porous, so he may get away with it. I hope justice is served. We're watching a real-life crime documentary happen. What do you guys think about this? Sound off in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you.
Woo! Honey, that video, it tells a different tale. I didn't know that she was having money, that she funded this trip. You know, I didn't know that they were verbally, I can see he's verbally abusive because he was taking out on her. He was mad that his company was going downhill. He was losing money and he needed to take it out on someone. And he took it out on her. You know, it's sad. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts.